Hi, I'm sure all of you heard about the Chernobyl incident in Ukraine. What about other events? So in this video, we'll be going through some lesser known events that serve as a reminder for us, scientists or future country planners, to serve as a reminder how we should do things more carefully. Now first up, we have the Toba Event. In this event, we have the super volcanic eruption that causes the global volcanic winter, which means the world now becomes like living in the winter, very cold, because we have a 3 to 5 degrees drop in the global temperature. What happens also is the global population decreased as a result because people did not plan for winter that comes so suddenly. Next, we have the Deepwater Horizon that occurs quite recently in 2010. What happened was there was like increase in the oil deposition, causing the oil platform to burn and go into flames, or burn, okay, releasing a lot of toxic gases. And this is caused mainly due to excessive methane drilling down the earth here. When we drill too much and we are not careful, the pipes break, causing explosion. We have a very bad day. Next, the Exxon Valdez, a bit older, in 1989. The tanker having the oil there, it broke, it collapsed. And what happens is there wasn't Superman there or Spider-Man to save the day, so you have oil leak into the ocean in Alaska. It was so disastrous. You can imagine the polar bear really decreased in population. And next up, we also have the Minamata Disease. This occurs in Japan, where there is a high amount of mercury poisoning. People are not aware, by the way. They were poisoned by mercury, so what they have was they had a body convulsion, they lose their balance, they become very unstable, they like to fall down, and many deaths occur. They lose their lives. Next one, also in Japan, we have this Kamioka accident, the disaster in which you have the mining of minerals from the earth, the mining of lead, copper, and zinc. And in that process, you have a high leaching of cadmium metal. We all know cadmium, just like your mercury, is highly toxic to human beings. It's a poison. And what happens more is this cadmium, they went down to the rivers, the streams. And we know in Japan we have agriculture. So this stream water connects to the site for irrigation, rice growth, plants. So it's all corrupted and people suffer as a result. The next accident happens in Italy before we were born, 1976 Seveso accident. We have the release of dioxin, another toxic chemical, causing about 80,000 people, 80,000 livestock. These are cow, pig, they were slaughtered. And 500 people, they have the skin lesion. Okay, they have skin problems. It was a very big event and there was a huge penalty for the company. They had to shut down. Somewhere closer to Asia, we have the Bhopal accident that occurs in 1984. We have this chemical called methyl isocyanate that was released accidentally. Nobody wants to release it, but somehow it got leached out. And about 2,500 to 16,000 people died as a result. And above all, 500,000 people, they were affected because these are the pesticides and they contaminated the food, the water near the neighborhood. Now, if you'd like to know a bit more, you should watch this movie in German, okay, called Haber. Haber, the father of chemical warfare. It will give you a lot more insight onto some of these important events in environmental history. Now, something closer to heart, to home here, in Singapore in 2015, just a couple of years back, we have what we call excessive nutrients in the fish farm, Southern Gauge, due to, irregulation. So we have algae bloom. And what happens is they block and got rid of all the oxygen inside the water and the fish die. As a result, many fishes die innocently. We couldn't have fish for many days there. Now, we can also recall some other incidents that appears more regionally. In China, Beijing, we have always seen the haze, the Beijing haze. I think it's ongoing from time to time. And in America, in Mexico City, We also learn about the chemical smoke that as a result of poor regulations and too many cars on the road here. And we also have explored some of the principles and methods where the government try to counter this effect. So I think these events are very important for your revision and to note some of these examples.